Just press the go live button. And I hope everyone can hear me. I'm late. I know I'm late. And it looks like I'm not the only one who's live today. That's all right. Let's find myself, friends. That is the dumbest face. Great. Hello, everyone. Woo. Hello. Oh no, I'm doing things. Hold on. So it looks like I'm live. Hello, everyone. I see I've got a couple of viewers up there. If you do not see this red live box up in the corner, then this is a replay and you have missed me. But today is the 8/8 Lionsgate portal, and I'm going to be doing some free and paid tarot readings today. Oh, let me get that off. Hi, LaDonna. Oh, hold on. Let me remove that thing. Hi there, sweetheart. So glad to see you. So I'm going to be doing some free and paid tarot readings today. So if you're here, say hello. Oh, hi, Myra. Hello, friend. So glad to see you. Thank you for joining me. I'm just going to give folks a minute to pop in here. You know what? I do not have a rock star. Hold on. I got to go grab that thing. Give me just a minute. All right. Hey, there we are. Hi, friends. Hello. Hi, Rondi. Hi, Yvette. Hi, Olivia. Thank you, ladies, for joining me. Hello, everybody. I'm so excited to have you. If you do not know me, my name is Heidi Corona. I'm a psychic medium, an energy healer, an animal communicator, and a channel for spirit messages. Today, I'm going to be reading tarot today. I'm going to be doing some free and paid tarot readings for the 8/8 Lionsgate portal, which I am super excited about, because these are some gigantic energies coming in. Hi, Lisa. Lisa is the top star sender for July. Lucky Lisa. She won the top star sender 30-minute private session. And look at that. Lisa actually has been, I want to tell you guys this. Lisa has been a top star sender more than once. And she offered to give the reading to somebody in need. And right after Lisa's comment, somebody is saying, I wish I had money to get a reading from you. I'm ready to end my life, and I just want to know if my grandma will be there when I pass. Cameron, Lisa Varner Smith would like to offer you her free 30-minute reading. She already talked to me beforehand, and Spirit is moving me to offer it to you. So if you would like to accept that, please private message me, either to my page. Just send a message to my page, and thank Lisa Varner Smith right there. She offered to give that to someone in need, and boom, there's someone in need right there. I see you, Cameron Renee Rucker, please. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad. It is a beautiful thing, isn't it? Paying it forward, paying it back. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I thank you guys for joining me today. I want to talk a little bit about the spread that I have for today, to the Lionsgate portal. So I have 3 options. I'm going to be drawing an 8-card spread. That will be the total spread. Okay, hold on. Let me get myself together here. And I have it kind of going across the bottom there. So for the first 3 cards, be $10. If you want the first 5 cards, it's $15. If you want all 8, it's $20. The first card is your current energy. The second card will be, what are you shedding? The third card is, what are you manifesting during this Lionsgate portal? Okay. The fourth card will be, what have you integrated? The fifth card is, where are you leveling up or expanding? Okay, good information, guys. The 6th card is, how are you being activated? In what area are you being activated at this time? The 7th card is, how can you proceed with that in order to thrive and grow? And the 8th card is something to consider that could be a challenge in that area. So I will give you guys a moment. There will be a list I'm glad you're here, Olivia. Olivia, you're here, right? Yes, you are. There will be a list. So if you do make a donation, the links are in the description box and also across the screen. I accept Venmo and PayPal. It's at Spirit Speaks, the number 2Me. And Cash App, the cash tag is Spirit Speaks 11. Okay? Sweetheart. Yes. Oh, I love you guys. Look at the love that you have. I just love that. I love the comfort and the condolences, man, because we've all been there and we all know how it feels. And thank God, Cameron, that you're here, and thank God that Lisa was moved to do that. You know, we talked about this yesterday or this morning. We talked about this already. Okay, Jasmine. Thank you, Jasmine. Let me just go ahead. Thank you. Yes, Facebook Pay is all right as long as you send it to my person, because I can't accept it to my business, which is really weird. But Jasmine, I have you down, babe. Thank you so much for your donation. And I will hold on. This is not the right thing. This is what I'm looking for. Now, please, guys, know that this is an 18 and over broadcast because I cuss. I vape. This is a nicotine vape. I apologize if it offends anybody, but God still loves me, and thank God for that. And sometimes we talk about some things, some sensitive things that children do not need to be present for. So if you are a child, please invite your mama, invite your grandma, but excuse yourself from this possibly inappropriate broadcast. Jasmine, I got you down for the full one. Let's see here. Yes, I love that. You guys are so awesome. Sending love to Cameron. Sending love to Cameron. All right, Jasmine. Now, you guys know that I am aligned with love and light and God. And my process is to ask your higher self to step into your reading for messages of your greatest and highest good only. I am using my Light Seers Tarot today because these are fantastic cards. Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. Jasmine Jade, I'm going to ask your higher self to step right into this reading for messages of your greatest and highest good. And I will draw you the 8 cards. I appreciate you, Jasmine, you sweetheart. All right. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8. All right, Jasmine. This is your first card, your current energy. Hi, Carol. So glad to see you. Your current energy, Jasmine, Major Arcana card number 18, the Moon. This is about listening to your intuition. This is also about looking back at the past through a different lens and kind of rethinking things and maybe discovering truths about the past that you didn't necessarily recognize back then. Sometimes things seem really gray. And these days, maybe you're kind of seeing that black and white. Maybe things aren't so confusing any longer. Maybe I can really see clearly and it's not so overwhelming anymore. I feel like in this point, your current energy, Jasmine, it's not so overwhelming. See how she's like submerged in this water? In tarot, water indicates emotions, okay? But she's not overwhelmed with the emotions. In fact, she's kind of like, I've dealt with this, I can sit with this, and I'm okay because I see the way that things really are. So this is fantastic energy to be sitting in. What are you shedding at this time during the Lionsgate portal, Jasmine? Page of Cups, love that is not living up to your standards, okay? Love that's not all put together yet. What are you shedding? A love that is not worth your time. I'm sorry, babe. You know I gotta say this. Page of Cups. Cups is emotions. Cups is love. The page is not put together. He's new. He's just starting out. He's very immature. He's kind of a mess. You see him. He's all backwards, this, that. But you can wish and hope and pray. But thank God you are shedding this mismatch vision of what love could be in your life, okay? You're shedding that at this time because you deserve better. Is he putting himself back together better? Let's give you this, babe. This is what you're shedding. A love that's all mixed up. What are you manifesting? 5 of Swords. She says she just got back together with him last night, but you're manifesting 5 of Swords, darling. This is headache. This is headache and stress. This can be gossip. See this? Meh, 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 all up in your ear, causing stress. Now you can't even open your eyes and address the rest of the world, and there's things going on, and there's walls between you and other people because hearsay, this, that, what's going on? I'm feeling pretty alone here. This is what you're manifesting, honey. Jasmine. Sometimes we're attempting to shed something, but we just won't freaking let it go. All right? Hey, we all have to learn our own lessons. We all have to live our own lives. And at the end of the day, you sleep in your skin and you know what feels okay for you. Hey, I don't judge, darling. It's not my place. You know the love that you have for that person, and you know the love that he has for you. You're the one whose current energy is in tune. You're the one who sees things the way that they really are right now. And maybe they aren't so gray. Maybe things are quite black and white or whatever it is, but people don't know you nor him the way that both of you do. Okay? But what you're shedding is a love that's not put together yet. Okay? That doesn't mean you're shedding him or your love. That means you're shedding the crap. Okay? So I'm getting chills on this right now, Jasmine. I don't want you to feel like discouraged about this, okay? Because those feelings can contaminate the beautiful thing that you're trying to cultivate here. He promised he would communicate with me more. I love that. Maybe he's working some of these kinks out and getting himself put together so that he can communicate with you and flow in a better way. But you're shedding that broken love, that immature love, that unhealthy love, that not quite put together, can't really give it all to you love. That's what you're shedding, okay? But you are manifesting some of these mental energies. Got to tell you, girl, 5 of Swords, this is a headache. Okay. Are you willing to put up with the headache? Communication is key. He must speak to you and you must speak to him. Sometimes that's hard. Sometimes it's hard to speak up about stuff. We just expect people to read our minds. We expect that you must know this. You love me. You must know that I don't like that. Maybe he doesn't know. People need to be verbally told. People need to be verbally told, just like you need to be verbally told. Even if you think you know, very hard. Even if you think you know, you may have the wrong idea, girl. And it goes both ways. You might think he knows and he has no freaking clue. So communication, this is a mental energy card. Don't get trapped in your mental energies. Communication is key. Engaging back and forth. What have you integrated, girl? Knight of Cups, that true love. Integrated means bringing that into your being, and it is now cohesive within you. The knowledge of this love that you have. Knight of Cups. Look at this gentleman. That is a romantic individual right there. He is sweeping you right off your feet. You've integrated your concept of romance and love in your life. You've integrated your worth, your worthiness, and what you're willing to accept, what you're willing not to accept. You've integrated this. That's why you're shedding the lesser of the two. Do you understand? You're integrating this higher, upgraded version. I deserve more, man. I deserve communication. I deserve every goddamn thing that I want in this relationship with you because I'm willing to give you the same. No more half-ass. Good job, mama. Good job. So where are you leveling up or where are you expanding? King of Pentacles. Now, this is in a money area, okay? This is in the money zone, all right? You are becoming the master of your castle, okay? Your finances are in order. Jasmine, I know you work a lot. I know you feel like you work a lot, but look, it's getting you somewhere. This is where you're leveling up. This is where you're expanding. You are becoming financially sustainable. You're becoming to a point where you don't have to worry so much about the finances or if the bills are paid or if I like my house or if my heat's going to be on or whatever this is. You don't have to worry. So you're able to free up those emotions to do other things, to focus on other things that are more productive and happier in life. I mean, seriously, when your basic needs are met, you're able to thrive and grow even further. So that's amazing that you're leveling up and expanding in such a way. This is a very great, solid foundation for you to have. To step into, especially with the stressors that might be going on in your relationship, right? This is a very good leg to stand on. The fact that you don't need him, I'm sorry to say this, makes it that much freaking better, girl. The fact that you don't need him means that you don't. You get to enjoy him. And he doesn't need you either, but he gets to enjoy you. Did you really? Oh my gosh, Jasmine, you quit your server job and you're going into your aide job tomorrow. Boom. How could I make that up? I got chills on this, girl. Leveling up and expanding. Leveling up and expanding in that job area. You're paving a stable foundation for yourself. And this is going to be big change for you, big money change, big stability, longevity. I'm very excited about this. And I also feel such a contentment. Let me show you. You see how content this guy is? Look, he's so smiling. He has a dog. His money's all shiny. He's happy. He's chilling in a library. He's so content with his position in life. I feel that financially, but I feel that with the aid job. That job in particular is just going to spark something within you with the passionate side of your life's purpose, okay? And you're going to just feel better about doing that. Good for you, Jasmine. Okay. Lisa, I see you there. Let me put your name down, darling. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you guys. If you don't know that you're on the list, please tell me. Please tell me. All right, Jasmine. Now, what is being activated within you at this time? This is Major Arcana card number 17, the Star. I love this card. The Star is about a wish and a hope and a prayer that you have within yourself. Now, you might know what this is. Maybe this is that relationship smoothing out, man. Maybe that's what this is for you, Jasmine. But I feel like it's so much more. What is activating for you right now is your powers of manifestation. You said you quit your job, you started another job. The list is for guaranteed. If you donated, Sharon, did you donate, honey? If so, how much? So I can add you to the list for which spread you're going to get. So, Jasmine, I want to ask you this. You said, okay, I quit my job. I'm starting this other job. Your manifestation energy at this time, your frequency of manifestation is so potent. It's almost like you think about it, it happens. You think about it, you see it. You're having these synchronicities. I see that right now. What is being activated within you? Not only the dream of your heart that you really want to happen. It's going to happen. The angels have heard you. It's being activated within your auric field and within your energy bodies at this time. The programming is being active, but also your powers of manifestation. This is really tangible. Be careful what you're thinking about. Be careful where you're focusing your attention. Don't worry so much about things that you don't have to worry about. Try to focus on the positive. Try to focus on being optimistic at this time, because what you're thinking is literally almost just coming right out of your fingertips, honey. I feel that with this card big time. So that is what's being activated in you, your magic, your manifestation magic, what you really want to achieve and grow with your life. Now, listen here, darling, how to thrive with this independently, okay? Independently. This wish of your heart might truly be you and your boyfriend, right? You guys have had a few issues here or there, all right? But you really want things to work out because you have that love. You've integrated your concept of love, and that's what it is, and you want to proceed in such a way. So maybe that is what it is. But again, like I said, you have that King of Pentacles, right? I don't need you. I financially don't need you. So I just enjoy having you in my life. I'm not dependent upon you. Same thing. How do you thrive? How do you thrive and grow? By maintaining your own independence, honey. You can be in love with someone and not have to spend every moment with them. You can be in love with someone and not be codependent or dependent upon them. So what I'm seeing here is maintaining. I see that love, babe. I feel that love. And you're not wrong. How can love be wrong? Okay? How can love be wrong? Sometimes people's free will can cause them to act certain ways that maybe we don't necessarily appreciate. And that's when you learn to work together. And I believe that's what you're doing, darling. But maintaining I am an independent woman. I enjoy having you in my life, but I don't necessarily need you in my life is the way to continue moving with your forward momentum, okay? Now, something that to consider that could be a challenge is moving. Darling, are you planning to move? This is Major Arcana card number 7, the Chariot. fast movement. This really could be moving from one location to another, or maybe he's moving. Maybe there's a lot of things happening super quick. Maybe there's some tempers flaring. Not sure what this is. He said, she said. See the horse, the black, the white, which is so funny because your current energy has the black and the white wolves up here by the moon. And now look at this, cutting bait and running. Okay, but this could be a challenge. So are you having issues with wanting to move back in with him right away? I'm going to give you that, babe. This is what is activated. Spirit says yes, but sometimes, okay, Spirit says yes, but sometimes our human timing is not necessarily in divine timing. So this is being activated, but let things fall into place as they should be. Maintain your independence. This is the way to thrive with this activation. Maintaining your independence, keeping your eye on the prize, enjoying your job, regardless of what else is going on the wayside. And the way that something that might be a challenge is moving too fast, honey. Moving too fast. That's what I want to know. Are you going to move in together? Maybe what I'm seeing here is one person alone versus two people clashing because they're trying to rush things. Okay. It's not a no. It's just a, hey, slow down. What's the rush for? What's the rush for? We got all the time in the world. Focus on that job. I feel like that there's big things in that for you, and don't stand for less than you deserve. You know this. You have this all over your cards and your reading, Jasmine. You're doing fantastic. I'm super proud of you. I send you so much love. Hold on a moment. I send you so much love, Jasmine, and I thank you for letting me read for you today. I'm going to disconnect from you. Happy Lionsgate, darling. Billy Joe. I love that, Jasmine. You're taking it day by day and slow. At least you are. Okay, don't let him rush you. Don't let him rush you. As I say that, this one popped. Major Arcana card number 9, the Hermit. This is about pulling in and knowing what's right for you. Not being bullied, okay? Not being bullied into a situation. Billy Joe, I am not doing mediumship readings tonight. I'm only doing tarot readings tonight for the Lionsgate. But I would love to discuss options for a private session for you, Billy Joe. If you don't mind messaging me, we'll discuss that. I understand the conversion rate is kind of a hardship. So we'll talk about that if you want to message me, Billy Joe, privately. Hello, friends. Okay, so I know at least I have you next, but really quickly, let's see. I'm going to be putting in an event soon to be doing some mediumship readings, guys. I'm just I'm not sure when. I've had a lot of stuff going on. I just came back. Man. I was just in Nebraska just all of last week, Tuesday through Friday. And here I am sitting in California now with all of that behind me. But thank goodness for that. You guys are incredible for helping me take care of that. And once things settle down for me, oh man, which will be very soon, I anticipate adding in some mediumship readings, mediumship events. That way we can just do only mediumship night. That way we know, hey, it's mediumship. I'm just not sure which day works for everyone. I'm thinking like maybe Friday or Saturday. I know I'm a free woman. I'm a free bird. I know it. Very excited about that. All right, so let me take a look at you. I'm sorry, I'm taking a look at these comments here. I appreciate you guys. So Lisa Varner Smith, I have you next for a guaranteed reading. Lisa paid for all 8 cards, and thank you for that, lady. I appreciate you. Lisa, I'm aligned with love and light and God, and I'm going to ask your higher self to step right into this reading for messages of your greatest and highest good. And Lisa so generously offered up her free 30-minute session to someone in need, and that was just fantastic. Hello. Thank you for joining in, Mystic Misha. Thank you so much. I am reading for Lisa right now. So, Lisa, let me just get situated here. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, goodness. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lisa, fantastic cards you have, lady. Fantastic cards. All right. But my comments are just weird. And I don't know why. Lisa. This is your current energy, 2 of Wands. This is about sitting where I'm at and thinking about what if, thinking about where else, thinking about another place, another job, another home, another life. She's looking outside that window and she's not content with what she has going on inside the room. In fact, she's planning to leave, or she's thinking about what if there was something else out there for me? What if there was something else out there for me? She's not necessarily happy with her present state of where she's at. Okay. So she's really thinking outside the box, this or that, stay or go. Current energy. Now, what are you shedding? 5 of Wands, personality clashes. I can see why I want to stay or go, right? I can see why I'm thinking about somewhere else, because maybe I'm having a lot of butting heads. Maybe I'm tired of other people's input or what they want to say about my life or my situation or how I'm handling my business or whatever this could be. This is what you are shedding. And thank God for that, because this is drama. This is drama, attitudes, and nonsense. This is people's opinions that really should not weigh heavily on you. So thank goodness that you're shedding this right now, Lisa. Good for you, doll. What are you manifesting at this time? I love this for you. Major Arcana card number 4, the Emperor. Boom. What are you manifesting? Now, this could literally be like a handsome man. Or this could be you overseeing your very peaceful life, removed of any nonsense and drama from whoever this is that is causing it for you. Okay. Hi, Di. Thank you so much. Hi, Carol. Thank you, guys. So I really see that you are shedding several different personalities, people having opinions and hands in your pot and telling you what blah, 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 right? Maybe that's where you're at right now. But during this Lionsgate portal, which lasts for at least another 10 days, guys, during this time, you're embracing that I want to get rid of those people and I'm going to live my own life solidly. I'm going to invest in my own future. I'm going to look at the long term. Do you see how he's looking out at the distance long term? But he's very calm about it. He knows what he wants. He's sure of his future and he's just surveying things. There's not a lot of drama. There's not a lot of chaos. That is what you are manifesting for yourself at this time, Lisa. Thank God. What have you integrated? 9 of Wands, healthy boundaries, girl. That is fantastic. If I don't see anything else here, is an integration of healthy boundaries. Personality clashes, yes. You know what? I don't think I like you or the drama you add to my life. Guess what? Removed. I'm going to have a nice big fat boundary around me and away from everyone else. I see this with your cards. And I see this here with what you've integrated. Healthy boundaries, boundary management. Sometimes that's hard. They want me to say something really quickly to you, Lisa. And anyone else that this might resonate with on the boundaries. Sometimes when you have not enforced boundaries for so long, thank you so much, Mystic Misha. Let me put you down. When you have not enforced such boundaries in however long this is, okay, it can rub people the wrong way, okay? And it can kind of make you question yourself a little bit. Like, man, am I just, Lisa, you and I know each other, girl. All right. So we can kind of say like, am I a bitch? Okay. Let's just say that. Am I a bitch because I don't like this crap in my life anymore? And now I don't want to put up with it. Now I want to say something about it. Now they want to act like I'm a bitch, right? I want to say this. You're not. I got chills on this, darling. Your spirit team is saying sometimes it's hard to be hard, right? Sometimes it's hard to be a hard ass or have a hard nose or whatever this is that they're trying to get me to tell you, Lisa. It's okay. That's not who you are. Sometimes we need to have more forceful boundaries with people who don't freaking respect our boundaries. Okay? That doesn't mean forever. That doesn't mean how it's always going to be. That doesn't mean that you're going to have to maintain this rigid exterior for the long term. That's just for now, and you're doing a great job of weeding out the people who are allowed to be within your garden. So they're showing me like when you have a beautiful garden, you take the weeds out. You take the thorns and the thistles out so that your flowers can really flourish. You're learning that. But taking out those thorns and thistles can be a challenge. Don't be down on yourself for the way that you've handled those things, because you've done everything that you needed to do for yourself as best as you could, and Spirit gives you total grace. Please give yourself grace as well. There will come a time when you have weeded the garden of all of the thorns and all of the thistles and all of the weeds, and you won't have to be so tough on people any longer. It's a challenge, but I'm for it. Heck yeah. I'm glad you're enforcing your boundaries. You're doing fantastic. And there will come a time when you've done so well that you don't have to battle anyone anymore, that you don't even have to say anything anymore. You finally got it set. You finally got it settled. And the people who are in your life do respect your boundaries. You're going to get there. And you're going to get to a point where you can kind of relax even. And you're not going to have to worry, Lisa. I'm feeling this really strongly. Like, I really need to tell you, you're not going to have to be on the defense with the boundaries always. Okay. You're going to get to a point where you weeded your garden of those people, and the new people in your garden, okay, the new people in your life are going to be the kind of people that you can become vulnerable with, the kind of people that you can be open and honest with, and not have to worry about any overstepping of boundaries. You are cultivating that healthy, I'm seeing partnership, community, friendships, like a whole network of people you're cultivating. I see you shifting into that. It's almost like an alternate timeline. It's bizarre. You'll have to take notes, girl, and let us know if you shift timelines. So that's what you've integrated, okay? Those healthy boundaries. And thank God, because that is freaking hard. You're doing great. Where are you leveling up or expanding? 10 of Wands, okay? I always see this packing up and leaving. Always. Doesn't that look like it? Look, she's like leaving. I'm out of here. Me, my buffalo, like whatever that is, we're out of here. We're taking all the stuff. But in all of this, in all actuality, Wands is about actions. The 10 of Wands is about heavy burdens, man. This could literally be you learning when to pack it up and leave, when to say enough is enough, and when to say, I'm not carrying your freaking bags any longer. I'm not carrying your bags. I'm not carrying your burdens. I'm not carrying none of your baggage. I'm not going to allow you to put your crap on me. Like, oh yeah, we're all the same. You're all the same. Don't put me into that same hat with the rest of you guys, right? You're learning to accept what's yours and not to accept what's not yours, not to take on too much for yourself. That's huge as well. Lisa, you are completely, I see you doing almost a facelift, like to your auric field. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. And your spirit team commends you on all of the things that you are cutting out of your life that have been toxic or unhealthy for you. I know that it's a process, and I know that, progress and baby steps, and you get there, but they're letting me know that you're getting there, and it's hard, and they are commending you on your struggle and your effort and your sacrifice. Rome wasn't built in a day, right? All right, so what is being activated in you right now, Lisa? Major Arcana card number 8, Strength. Chew on that for a minute. I love this card. This is a beautiful, strong person. She is diverse and unique and has no qualms about it. She is okay with being herself, no matter how weird or bizarre she may seem. And she can even have herself a little lamb, even though she's part of a lion, because she's soft, she's gentle, she's ferocious. She's everything that she needs to be in the moment. Why? Because she's freaking strong. Because she gets through the next thing, not just shouldering through it, but leaving her own unique mark on it. Leaving her own unique mark on everything that she does. Now, you are being active. I know you're already strong. Like, what in the heck? There you go. Good. Not accepting shit from others. Good for you. Good for you, Lisa. So now I know you're already a strong person, but I see this as multifaceted. Okay, it's not strong to just shoulder through it. It's strong with the grace, and it's strong with integrity, and it's strong with vulnerability. And there are different levels of strength and different ways in which we can be strong. You can be strong as you hug someone who's sobbing, right? You're the strong person who's holding them up. That's different than being the strong person who can punch something really hard. You know, there's a whole different quality of strength, and this is unique. And it's okay to be a little wild at times, but still be tender at other times, and still be the epitome of the strength that you are, not for the sake of shouldering through, but what is this? It's not about you just pushing through this with strength. It's about you embracing it, and you're really joyful anyway, Lisa. Like you can smile through the pain, almost, is what I'm seeing, that you really push through with an uplifting tone, not a restricted or confined type of struggling through life. I hope you're following me, darling. Now, how best to proceed with this? Be the master of your own universe. King of Swords. Make sure that you plan and strategize and follow that plan to the end. The owl there signifies wisdom. Okay. The bat, adaptability. The crow is looking out for the future as well. This guy is looking towards the future. He has a plan. He has a strategy. He's not really worried about it. He's watching it unfold. I know you have a plan and a strategy. Okay. Stick to your plan. This is a person who knows what they're doing. Okay. The long term, you know what you're doing. You're not necessarily sharing it with everyone else, because see how I see all these different flying animals and things all over the place. Like there's a lot of stuff going on in the environment, but that does not mean that you are on the same page with all those other people, okay, in your environment. Let me just say that right now. Yeah, obviously. So let's make sure that we stick to our long-term plan of cutting out those negative people, not accepting others' bullshit. Exactly, enforcing your boundaries, sticking with that plan. Now, something to consider that could be a challenge. I feel like this is getting baited in, Lisa. I always see this little crow here as gossip. Meh, meh, meh. Gossip, gossip. Listen to this crap. You won't believe what I saw in the news. You won't believe what the neighbors said. Oh, guess what happened at the grocery store? Blah, blah, blah. Getting suckered in. Okay. Sometimes when we get suckered in, we can go and flip that strength switch, and all of a sudden we're Mrs. Ferocious Powerful. I'm just as mad as you are about that crazy whatever this is. Okay. Oh man, Lisa. Sometimes when the tests start coming, like they say, don't ever pray for patience, because then God will give you situations in which you must learn to be patient, right? Never pray for patience. Never. Because then you'll have to practice patience, and nobody wants to practice patience, right? Because it's freaking hard. Same kind of a thing now. When you're this strong person and you're living your life and you're being that individual that you are, with integrity and unapologetically, right? Sometimes people can come back to you, and those are tests. These are little tests to see, how are you really doing, girl? Are you ready to just flip that switch again? Sometimes we see the test coming. Sometimes we don't know the test is coming. These people talking shit, the boundaries that you're having to enforce, make sure that you're sticking to your plan, not what other people are doing, no matter and regardless of what other people are doing, because they can sucker you in just like that. And next thing you know, you're the villain again. I feel that. Then it's you who, oh, well, now Lisa's all hyped up. Look, oh, now, and everybody calm down, right? Because you can be that strength with grace, or you can be that fiery one, right? Which direction are you going to go with this activation, Lisa? You're already strong. You're already strong. I feel like this is you leading the way. You're talking to your husband, all right? But now I'm not saying that he doesn't, like lead the way, wear the pants. I know your husband wears the pants. I know this, but I feel like some of the women very strong light workers that are women are the way showers for their husbands at this time, for the masculines at this time that are in their lives. And I see you as that. So remember that even when you're not intending to be leading by example, you're always leading by example in just a little tiny way, okay? Because you're more spiritually aware and ahead of him in that way. So he's just following you. All right, Lisa, that is all we have to say. That is all I have to say. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today for that Lionsgate portal. Lionsgate. I love that you're manifesting new things. I love that you're cutting unhealthy people out of your lives, but I really feel like you're directing what's going to happen, and your husband's going to follow along because he trusts you and he knows that you got it together. And I feel like that's great. I feel like the support there is wonderful, and that as you walk the path, he'll come and attempt to keep step with you. Okay. Just sometimes it takes people a little longer. You've been walking the path longer than he has, right? Okay, I really got to disconnect now. All right, Misha, Mystic Misha, I've got you down. Thank you so much for your donation. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Lisa. I'm glad. All right, so Mystic Misha, you are going to be next, and I don't even have to know your real name. I trust Spirit. I trust God. So, Misha, I'm going to ask your higher self to step right into this reading for messages of your greatest and highest good, Misha. And after this one, I'm definitely going to pull a card for one or two other people. Misha. No way. First card. Same as Lisa's. Is that weird? I know I shuffled these. 1, 2. Yeah, they're definitely shuffled. 3, 4. Wow. This is fantastic, girl. Holy smokes. I am just loving your reading. Misha, thank you for letting me read for you, girl. Your cards are just amazing. So this is your current energy, Misha. 2 of Wands, okay? Again, stay or go, here or there, this or that, one place or another. Maybe you're planning to move. Maybe you're planning to switch jobs, okay? Maybe you're planning to relocate. You're not quite sure about this house, or you're renovating some kind of a thing. Whatever this is, I feel like you're here. I'm glad you're here. I feel like you are definitely, I don't know, are you just getting somewhere new? Not quite plugged in yet? Regardless, your current energy, 2 of Wands. I'm kind of living in 2 different places. Hi, Lillian Fry, you sweetheart. I'm kind of living in 2 different worlds, where I actually live and where I want to be at. Okay? Where I actually live and where I want to be. Maybe we're living in the future a little bit. Maybe we're future tripping a little bit. Sometimes we can constructively plan our future, and sometimes we can daydream and get lost in the wishes and the what ifs, right? So what are you shedding at this time? Major Arcana card number 7, the Chariot. This is fast and heated happenings, okay? Very intense happenings. Maybe you're a runner, okay? Take it as it resonates, girl. Maybe you're a runner. Maybe you just got to a new spot and you really want to settle down where you're at. Whatever it is, you're shedding at this time is fast movements. Fast could be personalities, tempers even, fairness, balance, black and white. This is someone who has a lot of spark going on, both. Okay, I'm glad this resonates, but this is what you're shedding. And thank goodness, this isn't bad energy to be in, not at all. However, it's temporary. It's always best temporary, okay? Because the Chariot is something that happens really quick, and you're done with that. You want to settle down now. You want to settle down where you are and kind of calm down. So what are you manifesting? I feel like you're not quite sure. You're not quite sure what the next step is. This is the Ace of Swords, brand new idea in your brain. Maybe you are quite sure, dear. I'm feeling some chills on this right now. Maybe you're afraid to admit it. Maybe you're holding it close to your chest, whatever it is. I feel like the pieces are not all in play yet, right? You don't have it moving, a new job coming. The pieces are all ahead of you, right? Not everything's figured out, but you have the long-term goal in sight. I know what I want. Now, how do I get there? And you're wrapping your brain around this. This is what you're manifesting right now. You're manifesting the path to the life that you're choosing to live now. You're moving in your new job coming. You're manifesting that. I got chills on this, Misha. I'm so happy for you. This is a great reading. You're done with the moving. You're going to do what you got to do and get where you want to be at, right? Which is in this new place that you've already researched or whatever this is. And you're manifesting the next steps, even beyond that point. This is fantastic. What have you integrated? Two of Cups. Maybe you've met your twin flame. Oftentimes, spiritual practitioners can be up-leveled immensely when they meet their twin flames or when they fall in love, because love lights us up, right? Love lights us up. This is what you've integrated. I really feel like your concept of love or your partnership that you have has finally come to a complete alignment and resonance with your being, with your inner knowing, right? Long term is in place. Yes, you're sure. Perfect. So this is what you've integrated, and that is a beautiful space to be in. It means you know what you want, you know what you have, and you're making it happen, and that is just beautiful. Look where you're leveling up or expanding. Isn't that freaking incredible? You had the Two of Cups, harmonious partnership. Come on now. Leveling up in the Knight of Cups. Ooh, I'm releasing energy now. Whew, this happens from time to time. So I feel like, are you just learning to speak up in a romantic kind of a way? Okay, are you just getting to this part of an intimate, like a deepening of intimacy with your partner, that now you can really be kind of flirty and open and flowy with that? Because I feel that this up leveling is more about the romance and the, I don't know, the juji stuff. I don't know what this is, but there's something going on in that area. I've come to terms with this. It kicks ass, and now it's expanding and up leveling. I love your partnership. I really do. I don't feel like you have questions about that. I got chills on this right now. Oftentimes, when we have someone in our lives that we care deeply about, we shine in every other area of our lives. And I see that everything else is kind of falling into place. You're moving, you're getting the other job. The love is definitely a beautiful thing that you have there, darling. Okay, so what is being activated? Major Arcana card number 11, the Justice. What is being activated at this time? So justice can definitely be legal battles. Okay, legal. You're moving. You got a new job coming. Who knows what kind of paperwork you're doing, or maybe you're buying a house or whatever this is. You're cleaning up loose ends. This can be also just karmic stuff. I'm repaying old debts. I'm paying back old whatever this is, so I can move forward with my life. The scales of karma are now balanced, and I can move ahead freely without all this restriction. You've been together for 25 years. Oh my gosh. I freaking love it. I freaking love it. So you have that partnership. But guess what? There's a whole up leveling for you in the romance area. Okay. So I don't want you to feel like 25 years is a freaking long time. There's a serious love bond and a deep commitment there. It doesn't have to be boring, stale, old, or stagnant. It can get that way from time to time because we live lives, and we're living our life all the time. And sometimes we forget to like be flirty and be sweet and go on a date. You know what I mean? I see that here. Wouldn't that be amazing? Like, I know you have a lot going on, Misha. Hold on a moment. I know you have a lot going on, but when was the last time that you scheduled a date? Like a I don't know, a romantic date. Like, let's go to dinner and a movie. Maybe this is something you do regularly. Maybe you do a couples retreat. Maybe you do something like this. I don't know what this is, but I feel like that will definitely help with both you and him shaking up the energy just a little bit, spending that dedicated time, just like everything else. Okay, so you don't have to necessarily like pencil it in or say, hey, we're on the schedule for this day and time, but you can schedule it yourself, like in your mind. Oh, Friday night at 6, I want to make that special dinner and then wear that cute little thing or whatever this is, to be a little flirty with my gentleman. Okay, because even after so long, man, 6 months ago, it's been that long since you've dated, okay, your husband or your partner. Forgive me for just using general terms. I don't know who you have at home, okay, but just for the sake of being general, I'm just saying that, okay? So I'm feeling very strongly in my body that it would be beneficial to your partnership for you to quietly pencil something onto the calendar just to remind yourself that you want to do something special for you and him. And you can let him know, like, hey, how about if we go see a movie on Friday, or whatever this is. And you could even say something like, hey, honey, I really miss spending time, just me and you. Let's make it a point to do that. People want to know that they're needed. Nice to see you, darling. People want to know. I mean, yeah, 25 years. Of course you love each other, but I keep seeing in my mind my card that I made, peacock feathers. And that's your spirit team speaking through my psychic dictionary, reminding me that sometimes people want to feel attractive, okay? Especially with a long partnership. It just reignites that giddiness, that playfulness, that childhood, that flirtiness within both of you. So I just want to say something like this. I'm a very modest person, so it's hard for me to talk like this, but be flirty, darling, in whatever way feels natural to you. To just kind of send that little zing out to your husband. Not that he doesn't feel it, but it could perk you both up. Hey, mister, you looking pretty sexy today, right? How about one of those, I don't know what this is. Hi, Gina. You know me. I'm over here fumbling over my words because I'm blushing now. Misha, it would be very healthy for you both to just be more playful in that area and to say things, flirty things, even if you feel silly. Even if you feel silly, hey, you handsome, studly man, or whatever this is. Even if you feel silly, he's going to go, oh, you're so silly. But inside, he's, oh, I'm a handsome, studly man. Right? He's going to feel that and he'll receive that in such a way. All right. So what is being activated now? The Justice card. Finally, some fairness, some balance. Finally, things are going to work out the way that they always have, the way that they always should. No more moving around. You're finally going to be able to settle in a place where you want to be. I feel that with that there. Now, how to proceed? 10 of Pentacles. This is your home life. Happy home life. Investing in what you have there. Making this your own, even if it's only temporary. I know you've probably moved a couple of times or whatever this is. I feel that chariot, like, man, enough's enough. Even if you're only in a place for a week, lay down your roots. You know what I mean? It's very important to feel like you live there. Okay. Decorate the walls, even if you've got to take it down later or whatever this is. Very important that you make it your own. Misha, have you saged your new place? Have you saged your new job? I feel like there's something there. It's very important to focus on the home, but also making it your own and making sure that the energy is cleansed, because I can see Mystic Misha, any old thing can just flock to your soul light and your energetic signature. So make sure that where you're putting down roots at, even at that new job, I'm telling you, if you can smudge your cubicle or whatever it is that you have going on, do that. Do that. Carry some crystals in your pocket to keep your energy clear and maintained. Hematite, smoky quartz, selenite. These are things that could definitely help you. You didn't put up pictures. Yes, they're saying make it your home. Put your roots down. Hang your pictures on the freaking walls. Even if you're only there for a month, even if you're only there for however long, make it yours. You always say, I'm glad. It's those pictures. That's what they're getting after me for. So that is how to really thrive. Now, one thing that you may need to consider that could be a challenge is it's going to be some hard work, okay? It might be more work than you anticipated. And I feel like, honey, you might be going it a bit alone. I feel like this house decorating or any old thing that you're trying to do, like, well, really, what do I want to do? I'm not sure. I don't know. Should I paint? Should I do wallpaper? Like, there's a lot of different ideas that may not sound extremely appealing to you. So I want you to stand in your home and look around and say, that picture frame is empty or that wall looks bare. What should I put there? I want you to be drawn to the area that you're going to work on, as opposed to sitting in front of this big giant task and saying, oh man, what a big job. I don't even know where to start. Nothing seems exciting to me. I want you to find the thread of excitement and follow it that way, because there's always a list of things to be done. Now, of the list of things to do, what sounds the most exciting for you in this moment to take care of? That is where you're going to shine the most. That is where you're going to shine the best, and that where you're going to be the most productive. Also, things take time. See the moon cycles on here? Things take time. They evolve and grow and can become what you want it to become. And they can also change. I want you to know that as well. Nothing is set in stone. You're going to put some pictures on the walls. If you don't like them, then change them, right? You can always change things to become whatever it is that is more in alignment with who you are in that moment then, okay? Make sure that you're looking at this as something fun. Holy smokes. No wonder. Okay, delegate. Delegate, Misha. She says, I have a total of 7 kids in the home. 3 are foster kids, the rest are my grandkids. Delegate. That's what I would say. Hey you, it's dusting Thursday is what it is. What's that? That means every Thursday you have to dust the whole house. Whatever you're gonna do, sweetheart. That is definitely one way to shake up that energy and make it seem less of a chore, especially to get everyone else involved. Hey, what do you guys think about the color of curtains in this room, right? Let's make this house our own. Let's make this house our own. I want to include the family in the decorating process. Maybe they want to paint some pictures to hang on the walls or whatever this is. That shows children, whether they're your foster kids or your grandkids, that shows children that what they do matters to people that love them. I'm saying this for a reason, honey. And I'm sure that is a lot of work. That's a lot of babies you got in your house. However, if you're going to be sitting down with them and doing some kind of a craft time, Spirit is telling me this for a reason. Allow them to hang their craft somewhere that is special to them in their area, in their bedroom. If they don't have their own rooms, I can understand that would be a huge house. Somewhere neutral, like living room. Oh, my picture's up there. Everyone has a photo hung up that is representative, something they're proud of, that shows them that you take an interest in what they're doing and that you're proudly putting it on display. That builds confidence and that builds life skills within those children. All right, Misha, it sounds like you have your hands full, but it sounds like you're really on a beautiful path to some stability and some long-term sustainability. I don't see this having to move any longer. I know that you may still kind of be like, is it this or that? And maybe you will move once again. But while you're here now, put down those roots, hang up pictures, photos, let the kids decorate too. It's very important that you guys feel at home, even if it's only temporary, that you plug in and feel the vibe of at home, that you activate the programs of I'm at a home, a stable home within myself, and I feel secure about this. You're activating that programming so that even if you do have to move because it's temporary, you're embedding that into your path, right? So you're magnetizing into your existence a more permanent home just by feeling like I'm putting roots down somewhere, okay? All right, honey. Thank you, Misha, for donating. I appreciate you. I'm going to disconnect from you, darling. You're welcome. I'm so glad that you joined today. And thank you for everyone who's here. I'm going to pull a couple of quick cards before I close with a group message. Look at me. I'm still closed. Gosh darn it. Look, I'm still closed. This says open. It did say closed. I've been closed this whole time. Now I'm open for business. Let's see. Now, never a dull moment. Nope. Never. Not with all those kids. All right, Spirit. I want to pull a couple of quick cards. I know a couple people said, hey, a quick card. You'd love one, Laura. Laura Romaine, I'm aligned with love and light in God. And I'm going to ask your higher self to step right into this reading for messages of your greatest and highest good. I'll give you a quick card really quickly for Laura. What does Laura need to hear? 2 cards, Laura. You got 2 cards here. The first card you got is the Queen of Wands. The Queen is a master of action. She is just tickled by all of her capabilities and everything that she can do with life in the palm of her hand. She's not afraid to take bold steps forward. The Wands is an actions suit, so she's definitely taking steps in a creative direction. She's throwing her wand up in the air. She feels very victorious. She's happy. And look at this one that fell with it, 2 of Cups. Sometimes the thing that lights us up the most is that special love within our hearts, okay? Now, really quickly, Laura, sometimes for whatever reason, Laura, they're wanting me to give you something, because on the bottom of the deck here, I also have 3 of Cups, which is like friendships. We can have harmonious partnerships, like romantic partnerships, and we can also have friendships. We can have all these different things that increase the feeling of love that we have in our life. And that helps you with your passion, your mission, and your purpose. Okay. You're taking a big step and it's bringing nothing but happiness. That's good. I want you to hold on to that feeling, Laura. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about, because what I'm really saying here is the feeling of love that you have, the feeling of happiness that you have. Cultivate that feeling as you're resting. Like literally tag it to a person or an event or an experience or whatever it is, and have it on the ready in your mind's eye, in your body, in your heart. You can tap into it any moment, and it amplifies that signal. And that amplifies the law of attraction to magnetize to you, and within your experience, more of that same feeling. Laura, you are on this powerful manifestation, like snowball, what I'm seeing. So you're taking the big step in faith. It's paying off. I feel that. You're very excited. You're 2 weeks sober. That's awesome. Stay on the pink cloud, darling. Stay on that pink cloud. Remember that. Keep that feeling dear. I want you to have that go-to. I want you to have that go-to. It is a freaking huge step. It is a lot. Don't you dare talk. Don't downplay your success, dear. That's a big one right there. Do not downplay your success. Be your biggest fan. 2 weeks is huge. 2 weeks is huge for someone who has an issue like that. I'm telling you, 2 weeks is humongous. And I am proud of you. And I know that there's a million other people who are going to watch this that are going to be just as proud of you, dear. It is a lot. It's huge. 1 day, 2 hours, 2 minutes is huge for somebody who struggles. And we all struggle with something, dear. So don't downplay yourself. Now, what I want to give you, Laura, before I move forward, I'm so excited for your progress. I'm so excited. Your sobriety came with a good job. Could Spirit have paved the way for you any better? If that doesn't tell you that you don't have a reason and a purpose for being sober and living your life, I don't know what does, girl. Spirit is going to take you to some amazing places. But what I want to tell you is this. I want you to have a really quick, and others too, because we all go through hard times, okay? And I'm not predicting any coming to you, Laura. But I want you to add something to your toolbox, okay? Yes, every day is another day. And she's got this. Yeah, she does. I love how you support each other. I love that, you guys. So, Laura, once in a while, we might have hard moments. We might have a challenging time. We might be having a rough day or a rough patch, okay? I'm not predicting that for you, but I want you to have a really quick go-to in your brain, some memory that you can think of, a memory or a person or an event or an experience. For me, I'll tell you just the honest to God truth. I think of my cat, okay? Because people piss me off, all right? People let me down, so I can't necessarily just think of somebody and feel all those lovey feelings, okay? So, but my cat, I'm just in love with my cat. She's my soulmate. And see the smile? Yeah. Okay, so in my moment where I might be feeling not the greatest, I'll think about my cat. And I'll think about her rubbing her face all over my face, because that's how she shows me that she loves me. She'll just climb up and headbutt me and rub her face all over my face. And it's totally unorthodox and crazy, but I love her, and it raises my vibe and it makes my heart smile. And that's what I want you to think of in your mind. Just you don't have to do it right now, but maybe later tonight when you're drifting off to sleep. I want you to just think of an instance, a person, an event, something that you're proud of, something that lights your heart up, something that makes your heart smile, that you can click into in a moment's notice, that'll make you feel happy, that'll make you feel lighter. And I know that you're feeling that way right now. You said you're feeling happy, you're feeling great. That's wonderful. Harness that, hold on to that. But if you find yourself in moments when that dissipates, I want you to have that really quick tool to think about, to get yourself into that feeling space of gratitude and love and happiness, so that you can shift out of anything and back into that mind frame so much easier. Whew. All right, Laura, that's it for you. I'm disconnecting from you. Thank you for letting me read for you. How awesome, girl. I want to hear back from you. I am excited for your sobriety. That is big shit. Big stuff. Billy Joe, is there any extra money coming to me and when? Billy Joe. Billy Joe Ellis, I'm going to ask your higher self to step right into this reading for messages of your greatest and highest good. Billy Joe, you got a card that fell. Okay. Billy Joe, this is the Four of Pentacles. Okay. I have to tell you, the Four of Pentacles is about, it's about focusing on what's precious to you and prioritizing what's most important to you, prioritizing what's precious to you, and really holding on firm to that. Okay. So, and it also indicates kind of turning your face away from things that don't serve you, maybe luxuries that you don't necessarily need to have. It could even indicate going somewhere else because maybe, I don't want to say you're living outside of your means, but maybe this isn't the best financial scenario for you. Okay. Elsewhere could definitely be where more money would be coming in. As I'm interpreting this card, Four of Pentacles, I have to say within 4 months, Billy Joe, but I know like who in the heck can live for 4 months without what I need, right? Hi, Cassie. Hi, K Weezy. I'm telling you, girl, I feel like this is thinking outside the box, looking outside the box. Within 4 months, what are you going to do? You're going to think outside the box. You're going to start looking around. You're going to start maybe venturing out a little ways. I feel like you're going to get a job in a different town, maybe not in your town, but in a different town, doing something like, are you a CNA or some kind of a nurse or some kind of a caretaker, honey, a caretaker of some sort. If you stay at home and watch your own children, are you going to be taking on other people's kids and charging them to watch their kids too, since you're staying home with your kids anyway? I really feel like at this time, your back has been to the corner. Paying attention to what is most precious for you, right? But I feel like thinking outside the box is really going to help you unlock that. Billy Joe, I just have to say this. Your kids are old. So do you like babysitting kids? I have to say this. When we go through times of struggle, hardship, where we're learning lessons, there's a reason. There's a reason. Yeah, me either. Don't you worry, girl. I'm right there with you. When we're going through times of struggle and hardship, it stinks, but we have to stop and say, what lesson is this teaching me? What am I supposed to be learning from this? And how else should I be using this time? So if I'm not working, or if I'm struggling in these areas, but my needs are not getting met, then that causes you to become more resourceful, right? Or maybe to reach out to other people who need to fulfill their life agreements by assisting you. Thinking outside the box. When we get into an uncomfortable enough corner, we begin to seek other resources. Now, this one popped, Page of Swords. This one makes me think of government agencies. So I don't wonder if you have some kind of a general assistance program or some kind of a program that you could get into, even like a job training program. I feel like there are resources available, and sometimes this is the food bank, Billy Joe. I know that stinks, but if that's what's needed, that's what's needed. Sometimes humility is on that list to check off, and we got to get to certain places to get humble and accept the kind of help that we really need to sustain our lives. Not necessarily our luxury of life, but just living, right? Okay, I see what you're saying. And I'm glad that you get food stamps, and I'm glad that those help you, but I feel like there's more. You said you were not a caretaker, not even for like elderly people. So Billy Joe, within the next 4 months, I would love it if you would see. I'm seeing like I feel like you'll be helping out a family or a person, okay, like not a business, okay? You'll work for a person, like assisting, maybe like doing some light house cleaning or delivering some groceries or whatever this could be. I even see that they might have animals, okay? Not that you're necessarily caring for the animals, but I see that you could be assisting others with their errands or household chores or some kind of thing like this that could really help you. Just to make ends meet. And not only that, but it would strengthen your connection with others, like other people, and help them with, I don't know, help them with whatever it is that you need to help them with at that time. I feel like you're going to be drawn in that direction to meet with people, to help them through whatever it is that they're going through. I feel like there's errands involved. Errands, like doing errands. Is that something that you guys do there? I don't know. I feel like there's people who could use your assistance, maybe disabled or elderly people, running errands, doing house chores, this or that. And I don't feel like it's a company that you would be working for. How about I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Oh, well, but you said it, and here you go. Page of Wands. Sounds like a great idea. Sounds like, oh, my daughter does shopping for people. Yeah, something like this. Yes, something like this. Shopping for people or helping with errands or chores or that kind of thing. Now, this one popped. Yes, great idea. Great idea. Good action to take. Throw your wand in the air. Try something new. Why not? Why not? And then these ones also popped for you. Ace of Wand. Get it, Ace of Wands. Get it in your mind, okay? What sounds exciting? Just because I say it, well, I guess if Heidi says maybe I should do that. Maybe I should. If it doesn't light you up, then Heidi's fucking wrong. All right. We're not 100% all the time, not always. You know what lights your heart up. I'm just throwing out some suggestions here. I'm throwing out, like, I'm casting a net, darling. I feel like you are assisting people in their homes, making their lives a little bit easier. But what sounds like the right fit for you? Are you pet sitting? Are you house sitting? Are you doing some housekeeping? Are you delivering groceries? What is this? What is this for you? It's got to sit right with you because you're the one who's going to be doing it. Ultimately, it is your choice. And if you don't like to do it, guess what? You can quit. If you don't like it, you can stop. I tried that and it sucked. I'm not doing that anymore. That's okay. You don't know until you try it. You don't know until you try it. And then you make sure that you cut ties with anything that's not serving you, sweetheart. You're on disability. I understand. So, okay, make sure that there's a certain amount that you're allowed to make up until that point, right? Staying below that threshold. Staying below that threshold and making sure that you're minding your P's and Q's. I really feel like you can assist people with errands, etc. So don't discount yourself. Don't discount yourself. I don't know if you're telling me that you are unable to do that for people because of your own condition or that you already have that kind of income, so you're not sure about working on top of that. If that's the case, there is a threshold, and you usually can make a certain amount before you start becoming taxed on that. At home job, yes. But 4 months, honey, 4 months. And I feel like you're going to have to think outside the box. It might be a little here, a little there. You're doing this, you're doing that. But you can. That's the thing. You can. You're not stuck. You're not trapped. You're just being stretched a little bit to think outside the box and determine, what are you willing to do? What would you like to do? It's all a learning experience, sweetheart, and you will make it through this. You will make it through this. I know you will. I'm sending you love, darling. Thank you for letting me read for you, Billy Joe. I'm going to disconnect from you. All right. We are going to do the The fastest 8-card spread right now for the Lionsgate portal for anyone who's live or on replay. Anyone who's live or on replay, friends, we are going to do the fastest. Well, maybe we're not. Okay, hold on. Check it out. Julian L says, shot in the dark. Hold on. I'm just going to pull some quick cards then, real quick. I see several. Bing, 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 bing. So guess what? I got a whole list. I'm just going to flip them for you. Spirit knows what's going on. Spirit knows what's going on. Now, hold on. Jolene Elst, shooting shot in the dark. Do you perhaps feel a message from a big dad? Look at this, top of the deck. I told you I was going to pull the first card. A big dad, King of Cups. King of Cups. That's a big dad. That is a man. That is a grown-ass man, a loving man. That is a man sending love to you. Sending love to you. Jolene. And I see that his eyes are closed. I'm not doing mediumship right now, but I am pulling this card for you from the big dad. His eyes are closed, but the love still radiates from his heart. The love still radiates from his heart. He still touches you. Do you see this? His hand is on your hand, and you can't even, can you sense it? Can you feel it? I got chills right now, darling. I feel like you do. I feel like you sense it at times. You sense that touch. Sending love, sending love, sending love. All right, now you guys are watching me here. Jolene, that one's for you. All right, who else? I had a whole... Tina Simpson, the next one's for you. Tina, Queen of Swords, darling, stick to the plan. I love this card. I love this card. You felt him tonight, Jolene. How would I know that, darling? Because he's saying it. Tell her it's touching her. Tell her it's touching her. Thank you for that, honey. I appreciate it. Tina Simpson, Queen of Swords, stick to the plan. She's unfazed. She's looking out for number one. She really isn't. She's got her eyes set to the future. She's watching it unfold. She's not really worried about drama. She's not misemotional. Do you see her little cup is like guarded there? It's like, you're not getting in here. I'm sticking to the plan. I know the plan. I'm moving forward with the plan, and I'm not Mrs. I'm getting pulled into drama. I'm not Mrs. I'm getting snagged into this or drawn into that or blah, 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 gossip. No, look at her. She's unfazed, man, and she's capable, and she's self-reliant. She's poised. Tina, this is you. Stick to the plan, darling. Don't let people ruffle your feathers. Kay Weezy, here's yours. Major Arcana card number 10, the Wheel. The Wheel is about cycles of life, ups and downs, Kay Weezy. Sometimes we feel great. Other times, maybe not so much, okay? Now, really quickly, what they're giving me for you or anyone else that this might resonate with, because we're all human beings, right? We're all human people, real human people with ups and downs and good moods and bad moods and good days and bad days, right? But I'm feeling this with this card, Kay Weezy, that when you're up and on the upswing, that it's just magnetic. Like you're like a butterfly or a moth to a flame. Everybody wants to be around you, right? Everybody wants to be around you because it can be that charismatic and drawn in, okay? But then when the downs are, oh my God, maybe nobody wants to be around you, right? Because those downs can stink, or maybe you don't want to be around anybody else. Maybe you can't tolerate people when you're down, right? Whatever this is. When you notice that you are in one of your down modes, okay? I'm talking about this wheel, ups and downs. When you notice that you're feeling like you're in the downs, recognizing that, number one, is huge, okay? Like, man, I feel like crap. And not just being like, I'm all grumbly, today sucks, right? But recognizing like, man, I feel like crap today. That's huge, just recognizing. So when we say, oh man, I'm feeling down, okay, I'm in a down moment, or I say crumbly. I say I'm all crumbly today because I don't want to manifest something into a worse way. So somehow I say I'm feeling crumbly. Like crumbly crap. That's what I say. I feel like crumbly crap. So if we're feeling like crumbly crap, Kay Weezy, and you notice that, and you say, hey, listen here, guy, I have conscious awareness. I'm on a spiritual journey. I don't want to sit in my crap for all kinds of time. I don't want to sit in my crap for too long, right? I want to pull myself out of this. So what they're showing me is for you, when you're sitting in the crap, to envision a time when you're not, a time when you're on the upswing, a time when you're feeling untouchable, a time when you're on stage and all lights are on you and you're feeling like Mr. Hype Man or whatever this is, okay? A time when you feel like you're in the flow, when you feel like you're just free and lit up. When you're down, sit in that energy and bring it into your awareness. You know it exists. It has happened. You have it in that memory bank of your mind. If you can come to terms with, I don't feel like I'm my best version of myself right now, but I know when I am. I know when I am, right? So see that in your mind. I know when I am. I feel that too. I want you to feel that. It's not just an envisioning. It's not just a knowing. I want you to feel that. See it happening. Oh, yeah, that was the best night. Yeah, that was cool, right? Allow that to move you. Allow that to move you and bring you right up and shake up those energy patterns that you find yourself slumped in, okay? Allow that to move you and bring you right back up to that space where you want to be. And maybe that includes music. Maybe that includes putting on certain types of music or certain songs that really speak to you and resonate with your heart to bring you back up into that high vibe. Because K-Weezy, I really feel strongly that you have a bright light. Like you have a bright light. And I feel like you really anchor the light down in your area. I feel like maybe there's not a lot of spiritual awareness where you're at. I'm not saying you're a guru or any such thing, but you're dabbling around these kinds of things. You know about karma, you know about spirituality, you know about resonance. I'm sure you do. You know if what I'm saying resonates with you or if it's crap. Okay? So what I'm saying is you have a bit of a foothold here. You know a little bit more than the regular old layman person, okay, in your 3D physical environment. So you're almost anchoring that code down. So when you slump, the whole neighborhood slumps just a little bit. That's what they're giving me for you. Look at, I shuffled all the cards back in because I forgot. Giving you such a kick-ass reading here. Okay, so when you slump, everybody slumps. This could be the neighborhood. This could be your house. This could be the people at your job, whatever this is, the people that are in proximity. So what they're saying is, remember a time when you were in the flow, when you felt lit up, when you knew you were good, and then allow yourself to feel that time and sit in that feeling long enough for it to make you feel uplifted from that space that you were in. And I'm telling you, everyone's going to be uplifted. Powerful frequency band you have. I got to disconnect from you, K-Weezy. Goodness. Thank you for letting me read for you. Let's see what else I have. Hold on. Amy Joelle Freeman. Heidi, I'm really lost. Met a man I love so much and he won't let me over his fence. Well, wait his ass out, girl. Set a trap. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Now, we all have our fences and boundaries. These ones pop for you, Amy. Let me just give them to you. Met a man that you loved. I am really lost. I met a man that I love so much and he won't let me over his fence. I can't make this up. You see me shuffling. These ones popped. Death. Major Arcana card, death. Death and rebirth, okay? 5 of Wands, struggle and conflict. Heidi, I'm hilarious. Yeah. Thank you. I like to think I'm a little bit funny. If I wasn't funny, it'd be boring, wouldn't it? I don't know. Sweetheart, I can't make this up if I tried, okay? He doesn't have to let you over his fence, okay? We're all entitled to our own boundaries. And part of you respecting him as an individual is respecting his boundaries and being willing to allow yourself to get as close as he'll allow you to be. Now, if you guys can be cohesive with this and you can come to an agreement and compromise with this, then you can slowly take time to get to know this individual. However, you might feel very strongly he won't let you in for whatever kind of reason, okay? But pushing that boundary is a boundary violation. And if he's not ready, darling, you're going to get nothing but drama. You're going to get nothing but problems. You're going to get exact opposite of what you really want, which is closeness, right? Is that all I need to tell her on this? I feel like, Amy, I would love it if you would just watch and wait with this individual. I have to tell you that death, that 5 of Wands, like Listen here. Before I was a psychic person, I somehow or another I ended up like dating this guy who like cheated on me big time, and I was an idiot and I had no idea. And it like broke my heart, okay, because I'm not like that and I had no idea at all, and I wasn't psychic yet. But I remember my insides were all twisted up about this. Like I was like, man, it just feels horrible. Like what in the world? It just feels horrible. And when I see that death and I see that 5 of Wands, and you're like, he won't let me get close to him. Maybe he doesn't want you to see what he's got hidden behind there. You know what I mean? That death, those 5 of Wands, maybe that's a wife and 5 kids. You know what I mean? I'm sorry to say this, darling. I don't want to have to say this. I don't want to have to tell anybody that I was cheated on by some scumbag and embarrassed in my town. I don't want to have to say that. The spirit wants me to say that. Sometimes when people won't let you get so close, it's because they're hiding something. But if you feel like there's real true feelings there and you don't feel all like, I want you to feel into your heart center, girl. Oh gosh, look at this. When I say feel into your heart center, girl, does it feel like he's a lying scumbag? Does it feel like it's easy to believe him because like it's true, or because you just want it to be true? You know what I mean? He just lost his uncle and his dad is dying of cancer. That's hard. That is very hard. So let me ask you this, darling. He's trying to deal with this. He's trying to deal with this, and so who is supporting him? Amy. If you want to give him some support during this really hard time that he's having, right? And then he's pulling away or whatever this is, and who's supporting him? Is he just a puller inner? Or is he a cheater honor? Okay, 3 of Swords actually means like infidelity. It really can mean 3 people sharing, you know what I mean? Like the Fool, Major Arcana card 0, the Fool, all open possibilities. This is a heartbreak card. These two pop together. No one. Okay, well, a person who deals with their grief on their own is still processing grief in whatever way he feels is healthy, and he's still dealing with that. So I'm sure he's got some time devoted to his father. He is a recluse, but I feel he's a player. Amy, I feel he's a player too. I'm so sorry I have to say this, but like I cannot not think about the scumbag in my town who like was seeing all the different girls, and I'm like the idiot who was just like, oh, I don't know anything, like you're not that person. You don't ever have to be that person, but that's the vibe that I feel here. He's a recluse. Okay, you see the recluse when you go visit. How many other people go visit that recluse and think that he's a recluse every other hour of the day? I'm just saying it can happen in such a way. I really feel like you have your own free will. Use your own good judgment. He told you. He told you he loves his ex, sweetheart. You deserve someone who loves you and who's moved on from their ex. And tell your heart that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Heidi, tell your heart that. Well, of course he doesn't want you to leave because you're here right now. 6 of Cups. This is the last one that popped. Is he from your past? Is he from childhood? Or is the ex it's from his past? Someone's still in love with somebody from the past. 6 of Cups. This is about nostalgia, youthfulness. How long has it been with his ex, without his ex? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Amy, my heart goes out to you, babe. I'm so sorry. I don't want to tell you things like that. No, ex is from his past. Okay. I don't want to have to tell you that I get a bad vibe from this scenario. Like I've read from you on different occasions, and I care for you. You know what I mean? But my heart hurts with this. My heart hurts with this. I don't feel like he's being completely upfront and honest about things. And, given time, you will see. You want the truth. These ones popped. You want the truth? These ones just popped right here. 8 of Swords. Circumstances are not what they seem. Ten of Cups behind that Eight of Swords. Happy family. I really feel like this individual is entertaining another home, another family, another girlfriend at least. But I feel like it goes deeper than that. That recluse, like I almost want to say, like, is that even his real apartment? Or is that like an extra apartment? You know what I mean? Like, I really feel like maybe he lives there sometimes and lives here sometimes and then comes to see you too. I don't know. This is not truth and honesty. He's confined by his circumstances. Circumstances are a happy family. He doesn't want you to see that. That's what I see here, babe. I'm so sorry to tell you that, and I respect you as well. That's why I would tell you this. So I'm going to disconnect from you, honey. Thank you for letting me read for you today. Thank you, Shelly. So you know what, guys? I'm going to do a really quick, I've been on about an hour and a half, and I appreciate everyone who has tuned in. I am open for limited bookings at this time. My links are in the description box, but please be sure to like and follow my page on Facebook or subscribe to my YouTube channel. This really does help me out. I'm going to do us a quick snapshot for the week ahead. For anyone who's still here live or on replay, that's going to be our first one. So that's our energy, other people's energy, and a tip to have a smoother week. Wow, we've seen these cards before. You just seen them fly out. Our energy, Major Arcana card number 8, the Strength. But the strength is not always about being strong. There can be a quiet, gentle strength, a sustainability. I feel that here among the viewers, like very strongly, like that mama bear. I really feel that nurturing strength, that mothering strength, that don't mess with my baby or I'm going to have to, you know, like bite your head off strength. I feel that here. So this is us. We're being strong. We're feeling empowered. We may have to feel a little defensive, guys, to defend what our beliefs, our lifestyles, what is changing. I'm not sure what's going on, but I do see that here. Us having to stand firm in our own beliefs, in our own power, even if it does conflict with others in our environment. Others in our environment, Queen of Swords, they are looking towards the future. And I must say this, we are in the present moment. Do you see how we're like looking dead on here with our strength card? But they're like way off, looking towards the future. I'm not really concerned about the here and now. We're handling shit, right? But other people are kind of like detached. I see this here, kind of on the logical, analytical side of their brain. Maybe they're not completely invested in this now moment like we are. I have to say this. This is someone who's by the book. This is someone who's following the plan. This is someone who's not really truly invested with their heart. In fact, their heart might be kind of jaded or guarded, a little bit shielded from what's going on. But we have been going through hard times lately. So here's a tip for us to have a smoother week. Major Arcana card number 0, the Fool. Remember that all experiences are valid, whether you approve of them or not, whether they are yours or someone else's. These are two very different perspectives and stances in life this week between us and others. And who in the heck are we to judge that someone else's path is wrong? Who are they? We want that of them, right? We want others to respect our boundaries, our individuality, our uniqueness. We want others to accept what we are and who we are. Are we willing to accept others in our environment for who they are? Even if that means that they'll never have a spiritual journey the way that we are, even if that means that they'll never believe that our past loved ones lived on, right? Live on the same way that we do, even if their future is so different than what we could even grasp as happiness. Can we still allow that to our loved ones, guys? Can we still allow that to our loved ones, to our co-workers, to other people in our town? Can we give people the freedom to be themselves without judgment or condemnation? I see that here because we want that. We want to be ourselves and still be loved, right? We don't want to be picked apart or judged or made fun of or humiliated or told that our path is wrong. We don't want to hear that. So let's not do that to others. As we show others respect for their individuality and their uniqueness, we will see that in turn. We will see that in turn. It starts with us. It starts with us believing in all experiences being valid. even if we can't understand it, even if it's not our own, even if we can't wrap our heads around how that could even be a beneficial thing. If it is for you, then it is, and it is for God, because God lives inside of you every bit as much as God lives inside of me. And God wants to experience Heidi's life and Gina's life and Jolene's life and Tamara's and Adele's life. God wants to experience you, not you pretending to be the same as everyone else in your family, or you acting the same way as everyone else at work. God wants you to be you, so God can experience that firsthand. Allow others to be their unique individual selves as well, even if it's not quite your cup of tea. That's not your choice to make. You are there to support with unconditional love, for being the divine being that you are, incarnated at this time. I thank you guys so much for joining me here today. I think we've had some fantastic readings. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and please keep an eye on my Facebook page. I will be adding some events in very soon, some mediumship only events, and some other tarot events. We'll have to see. Just keep an eye on my page. Be sure to like and follow. And if you don't mind, now there's been added a new Reels tab to my page. If you take a look at my Reels, Facebook monetizes my Reels. The way that you can send me stars here, I also get paid for views on my Reels. So if you take a look at them, that is a free way for you to show your support, and Facebook pays me on the back end for views once I hit certain benchmarks. So if you want to take a look and view them, that helps me. If you want to take a look and it vibes with you and you share it, and then whoever else views it off of your share, that helps me too. These are things that you wouldn't know if I didn't tell you. So I thank you guys so much for being here with me. I thank you for spending this time with me. And until the next one, I send you so much love and so much blessings. Bye, guys.